Get my iced coffee. Right there. That's Rosie Cabana that just fell. Hello, ladies. My name is Robert. How you doing? Close the windows and turn the AC on just for the quiet. You know, this is empty. This is for nostalgia reasons. I must have gone through maybe 4 or 5 bottles of this, maybe my 3rd signature scent in my life, Burberry Brit. I wish I still had it. I mean, this is the definition of the people that have the most backups of something. And this is where Fragrance Net came into play a long time ago, like in '99. They were introduced in '97, right? Non-frag heads, just regular people that like the cologne or perfume, they're the ones who would stock up on their favorite one. Maybe it was just instinct, but I think it's mostly because you get it at such a good price, and maybe, you know, you don't get one because you're paying for shipping, so you get 2 or 3. And I would have at least 2 unopened boxes of this stuff behind an open one. And I remember I sold my second to last one, or last one, to a guy I knew from work. Nice guy, a bit of a tightwad. I mean, I sold it to him from 20 bucks. It's still wrapped in the box because I wanted to, because I had too many and I was on my journey already, and I was thinking that was a wrong move. And he was just like, oh, okay, I'll take it, you know. You don't want it for 20 bucks? You know, he didn't want to give me 40 bucks or whatever for it. And that was stupid. I should have just kept it. And it was a love. This fragrance introduced me to carrying a decant in my pocket, because I would buy it in those Macy's boxes and it would come with like a 10 ml decant. And I would like that because I know it wouldn't last enough. And I remember my fondest memory, meeting up with an ex-girlfriend maybe after 9 or 10 years at an Italian restaurant, and I was wearing this and she loved it. I mean, later in the night she told me. And I went to, towards the end of the dinner, I went to the men's room and I resprayed and I came out, and then, you know, she noticed it even more probably. And that was a successful wearing of a perfume or a cologne. Anyway, did I show myself in the mirror? Whatever. This video about Rose came about, so I was watching a stream today, a real good stream, and someone brought up Portrait of a Lady in the chat, and I thought about Portrait of a Lady and how heavy oud roses get, and how great of a perfume that was, but you can't wear it. I can't wear it most of the time, right? And then I'd have to wear a light rose. So in that way, I thought of Rose being so unique as a major note. And my question, I'll probably put it in the title, is there anything out there like Rose where you could be so light in it, right? Just think of rose water, petals in water in your bath, thousands of years ago, all the way up to a heavy oud rose or oud saffron rose. It goes from, just think of not that they're so light. This is not that light, but it's pretty light. It's Rosie Cabana or Chloe. I think of Chloe, right? When I think of rose perfumes and gals, and I love Chloe. And they're talk about a brand that, you know, is centered around one note, right? I think that's Chloe, not just the lines, but the whole. So think of something as light as this going all the way up to a Kajal. This is not rose-centric Kajal. This is a jasmine, rose, saffron, which I love. But going from very light to very heavy, is there anything else like that, you know? And kind of unique. So that's my question out there to you guys. my friends and commenters, and I thought about jasmine a little. Not jasmine's the answer. I thought about violet a little bit. It can go light, and it can go really centric and heavy. You know, the violet leaf, say like to Fahrenheit Le Parfum, but it's not as revered or loved or as, you know. So I thought of jasmine, which is probably more essential to perfume than any note is, in my opinion. But I think jasmine is kind of polarizing. And I think jasmine, even people who love jasmine, such as me, too much of it on the towards the heavy scale is going to turn you off. It's going to be headache inducing. Most people like a light jasmine in their ingredients. It's essential. It's the floral. It might be my favorite. Rose is not my favorite. It's a like. It's not a love. But my point about jasmine is, even when it goes towards medium use, it can be off-putting to a lot of people. And I don't think that's that way with rose. You know, here's a rose. Maybe I'll wear this today. I got nothing on. This is rose centric. Going back to Burberry Brit, I didn't even know there was rose in here. All I know is I loved it. It smelled masculine and handsome as hell, and it was powdery. It was very powdery. So I've always had an affinity towards powdery scents. Chanel's. Love my Burberry Brit. So I became a frag head, and ooh, there's some left in here. I found out that there was rose in here, and it was kind of surprising because I thought rose was, you know, mostly a feminine centric, but woody, rose, powdery, and that's Burberry Brit. It's handsome as you can get, in my opinion. Then you go to a light use of rose. In my collection, I think maybe these might be some examples from Dior. Oh God, this is, I keep on discovering more and more as each year goes by. This is not rose centric, but I don't have Le Col Noir, which is rose centric, and I love Le Col Noir. I'd love to have it. I don't know if I'd wear it a lot, but I like a lot of these. I would just spray it on my hand and do my reading or whatever. But Gris has rose in it. It's got a bunch of floral notes. It's a fruity floral, but rose is essential in here, and I pick a little bit up. In Le Col Noir, it's rose. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that rant in the beginning about this, but I think I made the point. I just wanted to put the question out there. Oh, what do you think, ladies? Is there anything out there like rose, going from light, low rose, rose water, all the way to a heavy, you know, like a POAL or what do you call it? Tom Ford. You know, what's the one that I love? That's very, it's an Oud Rose. It's very rose heavy, and on the heavy end of the spectrum. I don't think there is anything like it. You know, I wrote some notes down. Let me see if I just came up with this on the fly, and I wanted to put up a video because Google said if you don't put up something, you know, current, your salary might be cut off. Not your AdSense, but your salary and stuff like that. So I got to put up something, say hi, and run the air conditioning. So what do I have down in my notes? Rose is a 4-star note, and I don't think anyone would disagree with that. And is there anything out there comparable, i.e. Going from the light end of the spectrum to the very heavy? And my point about jasmine is it might be too overwhelming. Jasmine's just too strong, even though I love it. Just light to moderate uses. I like like wearing this Rosy Gabbana. So let me know in the comments, or let me know. I don't have to ask what you think about rose. Most people like it, and some people just darn near love it. And some people base their whole identity on rose, right, Jura? So that's what I thought today. I don't think there's anything like it. From light watery all the way to heavy stuff. I know that Tom Ford's my, unisex, and it's escaping me, but I'll just look it up after this. You don't have to say in the comments. And I almost got that Tom Ford. In fact, I had the Club de Nuit for women, right? I gave it to my sister a while ago, but I enjoyed that. It was the clone of the Tom Ford. It's on the tip of my tongue, but let me know if you got anything out there, sorry, that beats rose in terms of ubiquity or omnipresence in every facet, every chapter of perfume. Right? So here's an amber rose right here, and it's masculine. And then on a woman, it's provocative, sexy, evening. It's amazing. Ombre Nuit. And Albert Rouge, you want to get something more masculine than this, you'll be hard pressed to find it. So nice talking to you guys. I'll see you around the corner in the usual places. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Those who are new, my name is Robert. You can call me Bobby O if you want, and I certainly appreciate y'all. So talk to you later. Once again, damn focus. I sold it to him for like less than 20 bucks. What a tightwad. Didn't even appreciate it. Bye bye.